Gonna make a note to get her a new computer.
I'm going to just do a quick little plug because I have to get off here.
There you go. Absolutely. Please.
I am doing a class, a lunch and learn, if you will, on the 28th. From, I think we're doing 11:30 to 1, and it's going to be all things tools, all things real estate tools, and tools that I can offer all of you and bring to you guys for your clients, and bid over ask tools, and automated valuation tools, and so forth. If somebody's skeptical, or you're skeptical on value or comps or whatever, all things tools and resources and things that I can bring to all of you. So the 28th, 11:30 to 1, I'll bring lunch to the office for those that are going to be there in person. Otherwise, we'll stream it on Zoom. So that's it.
Okay, wonderful.
Cool.
All right. Well, I'm sure there's a slide for that, and we'll say it again. So and you're taking off?
What's that?
Are you taking off now, or are you going to stick around for a few more minutes?
A couple more minutes.
Okay. Well, why don't we get started? Let's get to our first slide.
Let me introduce this one really quick. This is brought to you on behalf of the Social Equity Committee. This is, again, Fair Housing Month. So each week we are going to bring you something that has to do with fair housing. This is an introduction into the Fair Housing Act, why this act came into place, and to remind us all that we are important players in making sure that everybody has equal access when it comes to real estate. And we'll be talking about that fair housing document that we all have our clients sign at the beginning of a transaction. But this is an introduction into the Fair Housing Act. It's a quick video, so take a listen, and thanks.
It's been half a century since President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Fair Housing Act of 1968. This historic legislation aims to ensure housing equality for all, regardless of color, disability, familial status, national origin, race, religion, or sex. From our nation's earliest days, the fight to achieve equal rights and fair access to housing for every American has been a contentious one. Although the right to own private property was addressed under the Fifth Amendment, these rights were withheld from slaves, women, and Native Americans through the end of the Civil War. Following the abolishment of slavery in 1865, Congress passed the first fair housing legislation as part of the Civil Rights Act of 1866. The law granted all citizens born in the U.S., including minorities, the right to purchase, lease, sell, hold, and convey real and personal property. By the 20th century, real estate agents and banks faced the daunting task of how to regulate behavior in an era where blatant racism continued to exist. For countless realtors and millions of Americans, the first 2 weeks of April 1968 were a turning point in the struggle for civil rights and, more specifically, equal opportunities in housing, jobs, and education for all citizens. On April 4th of that year, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, silencing one of the nation's strongest and most influential voices. King's death, however, encouraged Congress and President Lyndon B. Johnson to make the Civil Rights Act of 1968, more commonly known as the Fair Housing Act of 1968, the law of the land. Following the act becoming law, a time of soul-searching began for the local, statewide, and national leadership of organized real estate organizations, including a number of Californians. With the passage of the Fair Housing Act and subsequent fair housing measures in court cases, the Realtor organization embraced fair housing and partnered with HUD in its early testing program. 50 years in, and the Fair Housing Act is as top of mind as ever. Fighting for a diverse, equal, and unified community, the Act embodies the ideals our country stands for. Today, our duty as realtors to maintain equal opportunity in the housing market continues. To commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Act, CAR and NAR are reaffirming our commitment to fair housing.
That was excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much for bringing that to us.
Our pleasure.
Is it playing again? Yeah, it's amazing how long it keeps going on and on and on. Everybody, it has to be refined. It has to be fixed. It has to be, clarified all the time. You got to stay on top of it because
everybody has to do their part, and we're a big part of doing our part.
Absolutely, yeah. Because there are always people who try and circumvent those rules, those laws. So yeah, got to be aware. Absolutely, excellent.
For sale by owners, take a hike.
There you go. All right, excellent. So next slide. Tell me something good. We had some people telling us something good early on. Does anyone else have something to add? All right. Well, here's something good. Has everyone got the Ukraine t-shirts? I know I don't have one of the t-shirts, I'll say that, but I have been making more donations to either my favorite charities or like Doctors Without Borders, and a bunch of other charities for Ukraine, just kind of stepping up because, either United Nations or, like I said, other charities like Red Cross, they can use the money right now because they really getting taxed to the max. All right, next slide. Okay, KW happenings, classes and events. Rob, all the way from Big Bear, live, on location.
All the way from Big Bear, and that's even part of my coaching tip. I've been talking a lot about accountability, but also Tracy Bates and I, we've talked about this at times of needing downtime because our business is something that just seeps into every crack if it gets a chance. So every once in a while, you need to get away and just have that break so you can be refreshed for yourself and your business and your family.
And yet I feel it's ironic that you're at the team meeting when you're supposed to be relaxing and taking a break from real estate. But that's just me. That's just me.
It's much different this way.
Okay. All right.
And then this week, the lead generation contest is any kind of cards you're sending out by Friday. Email me your tally and we'll see who wins. I can give you an example. This past week, I sent out a bunch of note cards to people. And yesterday I got an email from the president of the chamber, and he and I now have a connection and a dialogue. And our immediate past president called me up and we had a 20-minute conversation. And now she's invited Jamal and I to a VIP event. So sending those things out really reaches deep. And that's why it's part of the contest this week.
Yeah. For the price of a stamp. Look at that. Excellent.
Next. And for those of you in coaching, the seller and buyer guides for spring of 2022 are out. They are updated quarterly, so they reflect the current market. They're not some generic thing that is just put out there and it's one and done. They're constantly updated. So that email went out to all the coaching agents, but I want to remind you, they're also, you can just download the PDF, print it out or email it, or there's a PowerPoint version of it that you can edit yourself and customize it. So everybody in coaching, make sure to grab and take advantage of that.
Excellent. Next slide.
And I'm so sorry, like Rob, so who publishes these? Like who are these guides by?
They're originally from Keeping Current Matters.
Okay. And I have a quick question too. So Keeping Current Matters, it's general national trends or is it local to California?
It's national trends.
Okay.
Yeah, that part of what they do is national trends. They also do some other things that tend to be more local, but that's their digital stuff.
Got it.
And then any open houses, please let me know. And last but not least, today in the mentor class, we're doing our mock transaction where we have inspections and requests for repairs, and we're going to go over theirs in a workshop setting. So that way we get a real feel of what it's like for an actual home that I listed and sold, and what you think needs to be repaired in the current market.
And is that today?
That's today for the coaching agents at 2 p.m.
And you'll be running that?
I'll be running that from Big Bear.
Okay. Ironic again, I just want to say. Upcoming classes, here we go. Words that work. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8:30 to 9 a.m. Absolutely, it's important to know what to say, when to say it, how to say it. I believe these classes are very good. I sat in on one myself not too long ago, and I thought it was quite helpful. Next. Power Hour. Yeah, this is a good one too for getting your day started. 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Everybody puts their computers on mute. If I'm correct, you're all on Zoom. You make your calls, your texts, and then you come back and report some numbers. That's every day, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And KW Tech, 10 a.m., 11 a.m. So where are we? Okay, so the 14th, that's tomorrow. Marketing with KW. On the 15th, that's Friday, New in Command with SLM. What's SLM again?
That's Scott Leroy Marketing.
That's right, Scott Leroy. Leroy
that's
Marketing. And then the 18th, that's Monday, is Facebook Ads 101. Tuesday would be a Command Overview, and Teams Overview on the 20th. Ignite, the Ignite series, classes for the new agents, 10 a.m., 11:30, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Ignite Elements classes for experienced agents on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So they've got something every day of the week. Excellent. 36 Touch Workshop. That's this Friday, 10 a.m. to 11:30. Who's running this? Do you know?
This is a bonus class of Christy Bailey, the one who does the Ignite course.
Christy, okay, right. Christy was doing the Ignites. Okay, so 36 Touches Friday. Hey, boy, she's working. Does that not conflict with one of her other classes? The other that she's doing?
Usually she does it in place of a class.
In place of a class.
It's like part of Ignite, but it's like a bonus class for anyone to join.
So anyone can come. Okay, great. There you go. So anyone could come to this. This is when she usually teaches the Ignite for the new agents. Excellent.
Right.
All righty. The one thing, Christy.
Another bonus class.
Overtime, another bonus class. My God, we can't keep her down. 10 a.m. to 11:30. Christy again teaching. Okay, build a powerful pipeline with Christina Griffin. This is today, Wednesday, right after the meeting, 12 p.m. Is there a link? Was there a link in the morning's email? I think there was. I did see it. Yes. So
yeah, I had a link in the email. I can include it in the chat as well. You have to click on that link specifically to register, and then you'll have access.
Okay, excellent. So if people can click it, they don't have to register, right? They just click the link.
You do, because it's set up through her Zoom. So you do. It's just you just like type in your name and one other thing, and then you're good to go. You can register up until the class begins. Okay, excellent. So you can register right now, even while we're on this meeting. Okay, next slide. The same. Oh, and she's teaching the class again on Wednesday, April 27th. So 2 weeks from today. So, okay. Excellent. Next slide. The Color of Real Estate, presented by Julia Lachey Israel. That's a week from 21st. That doesn't seem right. It's the 21st, but it's a week from today.
right? Today is 13th, so wouldn't that be the 20th? Just curious.
Um,
Anyway,
Yeah, that is kind of weird. The 21st is on a Thursday.
right.
Oh,
So-
yeah, you're right. Is Paola
is-
there? Do you know if it's Wednesday or is it Thursday?
I believe it's Thursday, the 21st.
So it's Thursday the 21st. Excellent.
We'll have to check it
And
out.
head of inclusion and belonging at Keller Williams. Is she the head of inclusion for all of Keller Williams, or is it locally? Has anyone taken this class or presentation? Do we know? Doesn't seem like it, but it seems like it's.
I've seen her present. Yeah, I've seen her present at family reunion a couple times, and she's very, very good. So I would imagine that this class will be definitely worthwhile. If I'm available, I'm going to attend. Yeah.
Excellent. So yeah, so it's Thursday the 21st, not Wednesday, 11 to 12:30. So it's actually no, so it's not when we have the team meeting. It's the day after. All right, that's wonderful, especially after seeing the slide that Lorna and Tracy presented us today. I think we should all be there.
And Rob, he's on the committee too.
And Rob's on the. Oh, so he was in charge of that video? I thought that was just you guys.
The three of us are the social equity committee.
Excellent. All right. Excellent. All righty. Next slide, please. Here we go. Course services. Andy. I don't know if Andy is still here. I don't believe she is, but she's doing, she was telling us, well, no, hold on a second. Andy's doing a lunch and learn on the 28th from 11:30 to 1 p.m. This is open to everybody, and it's how to deal with maybe difficult transactions or getting your offers, up close and right into the sellers so that they will maybe choose you rather than someone else. Seems like it's an important class considering how we're in all multiple offices these days. Okay, and then we have Raha. Is Raha here? Doesn't appear she is. All right. And then we're going to go through course services pretty quick today, it seems like. I don't know if Ven's here either. All right. So there's your course services, everybody.
I also wanted to add real quick, for Andy's class, it's she's going to do a lunch and learn. So if anyone wants to come into the office and get food, refreshments will be provided by Movement Mortgage. So anyone that wants to come in, take the class in person. We're going to have a half an hour of lunch, and then the class will start. It's going to be a hybrid between in person, and it will also be streamed on Zoom for anyone that can't make it to the office. But just if you're going to do it, please reserve your spot on Eventbrite so that we have a head count for how many people are going to be coming in to the office.
Sorry, when is this one again? When is this one again?
It's
Andy's class?
April 28th from 11:30 to 1 p.m.
Yeah,
at
thank
the
you.
office. Yeah, I wasn't very specific to that. Yeah, it's going to be at the office, but you can also get it on Zoom. And please let us know so we can get a head count and make sure that there's enough food for everybody.
I'll put a link to the Eventbrite in the chat for everyone.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, agent happenings. Birthdays. Christy has a birthday tomorrow. Then Antron on the 15th. Oh, we got three of them on the 15th. Antron, Isabella, Robert, all on the 15th, and Maury next Monday. It's gonna be a party weekend, I know, with Maury. Wow, look at all those closed escrows. Congratulations. Tiffany, let's see, Tiffany, LA Group, Jan Hohenstein, Christina Kim, and the Gil Bramlett Group. I've never heard of the Gil Bramlett Group. Antron, Eileen Lanza, Champ and Steve, Yvette, Carlos, okay, Jay, Day Young Her's got a couple. Ian Cherney's got one. Pete Bonacore, Woodward Team, Byron Field, Zintron, Anna Lee, the Barentine Group, and Heidi Davis. Look at that. That's a nice week. Congratulations, everybody. And new escrows. Let's see. Wow, good week for new escrows too. Steve Senegram and Champ Davenport, Day Young Her, Mario Yates, Jen Roa, Josephine McReynolds, congratulations. Moni Caulfield's got a couple. Mun Wook Kim and on Ivy Terrace. Josh Mendoza, excellent. Steve and Champ again. Heidi Davis has got a couple. Matthew LeVay and Tiffany Chin's got a couple. We got a couple. Got, what is it? 1, 2, 3 people. 2 new escrows. They're really working out there. That's excellent. Congratulations.
Tim, just a heads from last week.
I'm sorry?
These are all from last week. These were not updated. Just a heads up.
These were all updated. Okay, so.
From last week.
Okay, you know
yes,
what? These are, Brian takes care of the escrow. I guess he didn't update it because they're in.
Brian is you know, hunkered down with Joey in a storm cellar, the tornado, so he couldn't get to that today. But let's celebrate everybody getting those escrows open and closed last week. One more time. Okay, excellent. All right, so now closed leases. Is this also last week? Woodward Team, probably, yeah. All right, new listings. Hopefully these are new. Hopefully these are new.
These are new. I did these myself.
These are new. These are new this week. Okay, excellent. Single family homes. Drum roll. Christina Kim at 222 South Central Ave, 320. It's a condo. 907 square feet, 550,000. Looks good. Excellent. Did she have any flavor she wants to put on that, Christina, if you're with us? No? Okay, next. Day Young Her, also a condo. That is downtown, 100 South Alameda, number 154. 1 bed, 1 bath, 735 square feet for $537,000. Looks like a nice complex. John and Chuck, 1016 South Sierra Bonita. My guess is someone's on here to talk about it. 4 beds, 4 baths, almost 3,000 square feet for, let's just say 2.4 million. Either you guys want to talk about this? Looks pretty clean. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Lauren and Tracy. I know Tracy's here. I'm looking right at her. What can you tell me about 14,001 Morrison, Sherman Oaks, 3 beds, 3 baths, 1874, a little over 1,000 a square foot, 1.9.
I'll let Lorna take the wheel on this one.
Okay, looks brand spanking new.
Well, it's not a new development or construction. It is just a fabulous remodel. It was remodeled when she bought it less than a year ago, and then she just put the glam slam on it. Mm-hmm. She unfortunately is going to be moving out of country, so with a broken heart, she is selling this house. We had a great brokers open yesterday. We're anticipating several offers. We have showings throughout the rest of this week, and it's a beauty.
Excellent. So she was doing all this work for herself, and then ended up getting a job transfer or whatever, moving out of the country.
Exactly. But she is, her is impeccable, and it is very reflected in this house, so someone can take advantage and not have to do anything themselves. Well,
and just throw something in there. That's a house you want to buy, because it's not some flipper that's going for cheap material and just going to, slap something on there, make it look good. It's going to fall apart here. There's someone that's built it for themselves, and through whatever circumstances has to move, they've done a good job. Yeah,
you are absolutely right, Tim, and you are welcome to join our team.
I'm a big fan. You know that. I'll still say on the sideline to be a big fan.
We love you.
All right. Next. Ooh, this looks nice too. Russell Roney and Antron. 530 South Hewitt, number 353. Kind of like a wide open loft, 2 beds, 2 baths, 1,660 square feet for about 1.3. That looks kind of nice. Nice creative space. Next, DeYoung Her, 111 South Grand, 706, 1 bed, 1 bath. Just a little over 1,000 square feet, 665. Also a nice looking place. Okay, income property. Let's see who's got some Antron and Russell Roney, income property. 500 Molina Street, number 213. 1 unit. Okay, we're only going to sell 1 unit. 1 bed, 1 bath, 3,000 square feet. That's a big place, man. Wow. 1,849. 1,849. So wait a minute. So it's income property, but it's only got 1 unit. I'm confused.
It can be. It's like a business space.
It's a business space.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it can be like one giant loft, or you can actually make it your home. There's a little bed behind that wall over there.
Okay. So it's kind of a hybrid space. All right. Excellent. Right. Looks beautiful. It's huge. 3,000 square feet. Okay. Next. Leases. Okay. Let's see who's got some leases today. Eileen Lanza, 6415 Romaine Street, 3 beds, 2 baths, 800 square feet for 3,750. Is Eileen on? Want to tell us anything? Romaine's a big street. Where would that be, Romaine? That looks like it's Hollywood, 90038, or West Hollywood. And looks like it's a standalone house. Okay. DeYoung Her, another lease. 100 Sam, that complex from before us. This one's a lease. 1 bed, 1 bath, 735 square feet for $2,450. Excellent.
This is the same unit as before. It's for sale.
It's the same unit, sale or lease, either or. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Tiffany Chin, 2651 Granada Street in 90065. 1 bed, 1 bath, 484 square feet, 2,200 lease. I believe this might be something that Tiffany owns. Does anyone know if that's the case? Over there by not Mount Washington, no, well, down the bottom of Mount Washington, Glassell Park. Does that sound right? Anybody? Nobody? Okay. That's my guess, that this is over in Glassell Park, and it's a property that Tiffany herself owns. But
maybe Mount Washington.
What's that?
Maybe Mount Washington. You know.
Right. Yeah. Well, but the flat around Mount Washington.
Yeah, it's Glassell Park.
Yeah, it's Glassell. Yeah. Excellent. Well, looks nice. Nice little house. And a good price, $2,200 a month. Next, Matthew LeVay, 2808 South Redondo Boulevard, LA 90016. Wow, look at the size of this. 4 beds, 5 baths, 1,800 square feet for just $5,000. Get that, you get a couple of roommates in there. Yeah, get them to pay most of the rent, and you can live for free. All right, next, looks brand new too. Looks very clean. Pocket listings. All right, who's holding out on us? Who has any pocket listings? Coming soon? No pocket listings. All right.
I got it coming soon. Hey, Tim.
Hey, who's that?
I'm coming back on the market with 8001 Highland Trail. I had sold it a couple of years ago, and it's coming back on the market. It's sort of in that little pocket just under Mount Olympus. Great little street, really quiet, little tucked away spot.
By Mount Olympus there, okay.
Yeah, just under Mount Olympus in Laurel Canyon.
Okay, nice. And what's that gonna go for?
It's gonna come on I think it'll come on at 1495 in about a week or so, week or two.
Okay, 1495. Bed bath count is
It's 2 and 2.
2 and 2. All right. So anybody wants to look like they got some inside information, they got a client that's looking to spend 1.5 for 2 plus 2. There you have it. Okay. Next. Yeah, just reach out to Adam Pergamon about that one. Before we leave, wants and needs, fill the bucket. Anybody have any wants and needs? There's got to be someone that has a want or a need. No wants or needs. We're all happy, satisfied. Wow. Wow. Great day. Great day, Keller Williams. No wants, no needs. All right, fill the bucket.
What's your want or need?
My want or need? I think I've got the need satisfied. I want and need someone to watch my dog because I want to go up to Ojai for Thursday evening. That's my want or need. And if anyone does it, I'll fill their bucket. How's that? Yeah. So I would say if there are no wants and needs, there should be a lot of fill in the bucket. Kind of goes hand in hand, right? No wants, no needs, fill the bucket. No, huh?
I'll fill
Well, I
Renee.
want to.
She's on the.
What's that?
I'll fill Renee's bucket since she's on the call. She's helped me with some open houses and she's fantastic. And if any of you need open house help, she's really a pleasure to have around.
Thank you. Thank you, Charlotte.
Excellent. Excellent.
Ashley too. Just done a few.
Ashley's awesome too. Yes.
And I'll do a fill the bucket, not for any specifics, but just general. I always, at every opportunity I can, I will use Andy with my clients to get them pre-approved, to get them loans, and I will use Raha every time I have a transaction. So I'm filling the bucket for our core services. I really.
Well, I'll fill that last one then, and also Ben Van at Clearmark Title. Woohoo!
Ben Van, there you go. Ben Van, Clearmark Title. All right, guys. I think we're just about to the end here, which gives, I don't know how many minutes we have left so we can register for the class that starts at 12.
20 minutes.
10 minutes?
20, right?
I believe it starts at noon. The next class starts at noon.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Look at that. All right.
Yeah, it starts at noon. Building your pipeline.
Building your pipeline at 12. Excellent. All right, guys. Next slide, I think, is our big goodbye. Thanks for coming.
Thank you,
See you next
TM.
week. And
Nice
Joey will be
to
back
Thank
in
you.
this seat. Joey will be back in this seat next week.
Thanks,
I
Tim.
love that you're
Good
in his
job.
office.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.